Hey everybody, Northwood Yankee here. Born and raised in the North. I've decided to do my channel based on everyday things that I do, normal life for me. So give me some time. This is not a full-time job for me like it is for some people. I put my stuff up and make my recordings as time allows. Things I'll be doing and things you'll be seeing if it interests you is we're going to be swinging chainsaws, doing radio stuff, uh, jarring and canning, home repairs, welding, tractor work, vehicle repairs, running sawmills, and a wide variety of things. That's just what we do up here. So if these things interest you, check things out, follow me, and hit subscribe, hit that like button, drop comments. Feel free to ask questions. So with that, take it easy. Happy almost New Year. Another day to go. Something I see all the time, seen it for years. Everybody does it. See it on TV, see it in the movies, see it in real life. People don't know how to hold a radio. Okay, what's this lunatic talking about? It's not hard. You hold a radio, right? Well, let's get into it. You'll see people trying to use a portable radio, whether it's FRS, MERS, CB, public safety, ham. Ham people should know better than this. Whatever. Take any portable radio. It's going to look something like this. You'll see them doing this crap. Or, the cool kids, they have to be doing this stuff because it's cool to hold the radio upside down, I guess. Whatever. Well, then they complain because they can't talk to anybody and they can't hear anybody. Well, I wonder why that is. You're doing it to yourself. Um, I don't know what's taught in school anymore, if anybody even knows what vertical and horizontal is. Kids these days can't even read a clock unless it's digital, so it might stand to reason that people don't even know what vertical means and what horizontal means. Maybe. So anyway, there's a thing called polarization with antennas and radio waves. This is vertically polarized, up and down. This is horizontally polarized, side to side. Okay? Your FM broadcast, stuff like that, is circularly polarized. Whole different beast, different ball game. Don't need to discuss that for this topic. So you can get away doing your cool stuff, this junk, at very short distances. It'll work. But when you're trying to talk to another portable station, another mobile station, to a repeater that's several miles away, and then you're complaining because this radio sucks, this radio's garbage, the system sucks. Well, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's you. And this is why. On VHF, UHF, FM, you're going to be vertically polarized. Getting a little late. Make sure I get my horizontals and verticals straight. So look on any vehicle. What do you see for antennas? They're up and down, right? Look on towers. Not cell towers, but radio towers for repeaters. What do you got for antennas? They're not stuck off the side sideways. No, they're up and down. They're vertical. Vertical polarization. So that's the way that radio system wants to see an incoming signal. It doesn't want to see it horizontal. It doesn't want to see it angled. It wants to see it vertical, so it matches up. You see truck drivers, they've got CB antennas on their truck stuck right out 45 degrees, something like this. They're driving their signal right down into the ground and back off behind them, right up into the air. They're not getting it out across the ground. But it looks cool, so that's what they do. They're hurting themselves. So firefighters, EMTs, cops, they're bad at it. Always doing this crap. And then they complain because their radio's sucking, they can't talk. So now we're going to get the cops who might watch this all excited because we're going to break out donuts. Well, why are we breaking out donuts to deal with radios? Well, your radio wave coming off an antenna looks like a donut, not a chocolate sugar covered donut, but hey, looked good on the shelf today. But it looks like a donut. So instead of trying to explain this, and you're trying to picture this in your head, here's your radio, whether it be a portable, a mobile, or a base station, whatever. There's your antenna. Here's your radio wave. Maybe a little lopsided. Here's what it looks like when it comes off the antenna. Okay? You can see your radio wave now. So that's what your other station wants to see also. And get my radios all covered in sugar donuts. So there we go. There's our radio waves. Here's your talker. Here's your listener. Your radio waves want to match up. That's the best way it's going to work. So here's your mobile station, your listener, your repeater, whatever. Another portable unit quite a ways away. But you're going to be Joe Cool. So you've got the thing cranked over sideways. Now we're 90 degrees off, right? So that's how your radio waves are working now. This antenna is 90 degrees off from what this antenna wants to see. And when this antenna talks back to you in the correct polarization, it's coming back and hitting yours at 90 degrees off from what we should be having. And then we have, the cool people that hold their radios upside down. So your antenna is at like 45 degrees. Well, I'll do it upside right just to make it easier. Here's about a 45-degree angle. Here's straight up and down. We get about a 45-degree mismatch. So your radio wave is not hitting your antenna the way it should be, going either direction, because this guy out here who doesn't know anything is screwing everything all up. That is how radios work, with radio waves. So when you're using your portables, keep your antennas vertical. I mean, granted, you're gonna get cockeyed here and there once in a while. It's gonna happen. But your cold crap, talking radio upside down, this stuff, you're 90 degrees out of phase. That's what it's called. So you're killing yourself. I guess that's the best way I can explain it. So use your radio right, it's going to work better. I had a real awesome video that I made and saved on a thumb drive this summer that demonstrated polarization and how you can lose your signal completely being in the wrong polarization. Thumb drive is gone with wind. I have no idea what happened to it, so I'm gonna have to redo it. But I used a ham radio repeater that is 24.5 miles away from here, line of sight. Puts a good signal in here, and I was using a J-pole antenna, vertically polarized, had a real great signal, awesome signal. at ground level. And then I just flipped it over on its side. Repeater was gone. You couldn't hear the guys talking anymore. Flip it back up straight the way it's supposed to be. Great signal again. So I'm gonna have to redo that, and I'll just make another video so you can actually see what polarization does with signal strength. And pictures and videos are worth 1,000 words.